Our skeletal system. Organ system. The human body comprises many parts, each performing specialized functions. Key organs include the lungs, heart, kidneys, and brain. These organs function collectively as a team to maintain the body's health. The coordinated effort of bones and muscles ensures the body operates efficiently. An organ system consists of a group of organs that work together. Examples include the digestive system, which aids in food digestion, and the muscular system, which provides strength. The nervous system is responsible for controlling the functioning of internal organs and our movements. The skeleton. The human skeleton is a framework of bones that encloses and protects internal organs, providing support, strength, and shape. An adult human has 206 bones of different sizes and shapes. The human skeleton consists of the skull, backbone, rib cage, and 2 pairs of limbs, forelimbs, arms and hindlimbs, legs, attached to shoulder and hip girdles. The skull. The skull is made up of 22 bones. 8 interlocked flat bones enclose the delicate brain. There are 14 bones in the facial region, with only the lower jaw being movable. The skull enables us to eat and talk. The backbone or spine. The skull is attached to the backbone, which forms the main axis of the skeleton. It is made up of 33 small bones, called vertebrae, forming the vertebral column. The vertebral column protects the delicate spinal cord. The rib cage. There are 12 pairs of bow-shaped ribs which form a cage and enclose the heart and the lungs. The ribs are delicate, curved bones joined to the backbone and the breastbone. 2 pairs, called floating ribs, are joined only to the backbone. Muscles are attached to bones and make movement possible. In the middle of some bones there is soft material called bone marrow. This bone marrow produces blood cells. The limbs. The forelimbs or the arms are joined to the spine with the help of the shoulder girdles, consisting of a pair of shoulder blades and a pair of collarbones. The powerful thigh bone, called femur, bears the weight of the whole body. It is the longest bone in our body. The femur fits into the hip girdle with a ball and socket joint and is connected to the lower leg at the knee joint. The long bones of the skeleton are hollow and are filled with a soft, fatty substance called bone marrow. Fact-wise, bones are not the hardest substance in our body. The enamel coating on our teeth is harder than bones. However, bones can be repaired if broken, but enamel cannot. Functions of the skeleton. The skeleton gives shape, strength and support to our body. They also protect our internal organs. The skull covers the delicate brain. The eyeballs rest inside the bony eye sockets. The backbone protects the spinal cord and the rib cage protects the lungs and the heart. The urinary bladder lies inside the hip girdles. Joints. A joint is the meeting point of 2 bones held together by strong tissues called ligaments. There are several joints in our body. All the joints except those in the skull are movable. The bones in the skull are interlocked, making the joints immovable. The movable joints. The bones at the joints move smoothly because of a fluid which acts like a. There are 4 types of movable joints in our body. A hinge joint is like the hinges in a door. It can move the bones only in one direction. The elbows, knees, fingers and toes have hinge joints. A ball and socket joint allows maximum movement, as displayed by ballet dancers. One bone that ends in a ball fits into the socket of the other. Hip and shoulder joints are of this type. A pivot joint is found between the skull and the first 2 vertebrae of the spine. The uppermost vertebra in the neck is called atlas. We can move our head sideways, upward and downward with the help of the pivot joint. The gliding joint allows movement at the wrist and ankle, and also between any 2 vertebrae of the spine. It allows our back to bend, twist and turn at each joint. If your backbone were one long bone, you would be stiff as a scarecrow. Muscles and movement. The muscles in the body tighten and relax to produce movement. There are about 650 muscles in the body, and each one causes a particular movement. Muscles bend our arms and knees, push food into the digestive canal, allow us to inhale air into our lungs, help us to chew our food, and make our heart beat. Muscles are attached to the bones by strong fibers called tendons. These fibers become stronger with regular exercise. Types of muscles. Some muscles, like those attached to our skeleton, are under our control and are called voluntary muscles. Muscles not under our control are called involuntary muscles. They control actions like the movement of food in the alimentary canal, the flow of blood, and the movement of the eye muscles. The third kind of muscles are found in the heart. These are involuntary in function but structured like voluntary muscles, and are called cardiac muscles. How do muscles work? Muscles produce movement in the body by pulling on the bones. When a muscle contracts, the bones come close to each other. When it relaxes, like when the knee bends, it gets shorter, while another muscle relaxes. When the leg stretches, the reverse happens. Well-developed muscles give a graceful appearance to the body. To keep muscles in good shape, maintain a good posture while sitting or standing. Our body is amazing. We must look after it well. We must exercise and rest properly. We must have a healthy diet and not eat junk food. Vertebra, each small bone of the vertebral column. Bone marrow, the soft, spongy material found inside the cavities of long bones. Ligaments, strong tissues that bind the bones at a joint. Tendons, strong fibers with which muscles are attached to bones. Quick recap. Our body is made up of many parts, each of which performs special functions. The skeleton is the framework of bones in our body. Bones differ in shape and size. Bones give shape, support, and strength to our body. Bones give protection to the internal organs and help us move. The backbone protects the spinal cord. The skull protects the brain. A joint is the meeting point of two bones held together by strong tissues called ligaments. The joints in the skull are immovable. There are 4 kinds of movable joints in the body: hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, and gliding joint. Voluntary muscles are under our control, whereas involuntary muscles are not.